On the 27th of March 2025, a dream came true. I graduated with a master's degree from the University of New South Wales in Australia, a journey that was filled with challenges, resilience, and growth. This moment wasn't just about me, it was about every person who stood by me, every late night of study, and every prayer whispered. Thank you to my family, my mentors, my friends, and everyone who made this journey worthwhile. Here is to new beginnings and to the next chapter.
of the degree of Master of Public Relations and Advertising, Akudo Akwitty.
Ladies and gentlemen, to all of you who've come up here today, thank you for doing so. It was an enormous pleasure to meet each and every one of you. I want to congratulate you again on behalf of the entire university for all that you've achieved. I also want to thank you for your supreme courtesy. I'd love to thank those who dropped their hats and were able to retrieve them. I'd like to thank the young graduate who gave me some sort of an object. I'm not sure what it was, and I hope it won't remain in my hand for long. I'd like to thank those who wanted to have pictures taken and those who didn't. But I really, really admire all that you've done, and I want you to know I'm a proud UNSW person. And I'm very proud to be associated with all of you. So congratulations to each and every one of you.